Hi, today we're going to talk about proper maintenance and maintenance schedule of your automobile. No matter how old or how new it is very important to follow these simple guidelines on keeping your car healthy and running in good performance. You say, well, define this information of how to keep your car well maintained. You can look in your owner's manual, find literature online, or go to any service place or the dealership and find your service intervals. It's rated by mileage, not really by time, but it's by your mileage. Most cars are all rated by mileage. If you don't stick with this particular maintenance schedule, you can have very bad things happen to your car. A belt can break going down the road. Loss of engine oil can have a catastrophic engine failure. Bearings can seize up and break the motor. Not tending to your coolant can cause overheating issues, blown head gaskets, and several other things can go wrong that can cost thousands of dollars for repairs. But if you adhere to these simple things, you have a better running car, more fuel efficient, which is really big nowadays, and just your car is just in a better condition that can last 20, 30 years, have 3, 4, 500,000 miles on it if they're properly maintained. On the other aspect is, what things would you want to change? Your belt. That's a big maintenance item. About every other year is when you want to tend to that, or if you end up getting too much water on it or it gets slicked with oil of some sort, you'd want to get that maintained. That's a properly maintained belt is a properly running engine. Your intervals on your oil change. Some manufacturers say they can go 5, 6, 7,000 miles on it. Here I don't really would recommend that, for the simple fact is people don't drive 7,000 miles and it may be 8 months down the road. Oil does break down over time. I still say on a good interval, if you're not driving it as hard and stuff like that, about every 3 to 4 months is a good opportunity to change the oil and keep the motor running in optimal performance. The other thing is your battery. You always want to have that battery checked once a year or about every other oil change. Most oil change facilities will check the charging system, check the corrosion, the clampness of the batteries. Batteries tend to usually last anywhere from 5 to 6 years. If they last longer than that, hey, you got a great battery and don't have it. But the problem with that is it's like proper maintained vehicles do cost money. I mean, on the long run, yeah, you're going to spend more money on maintaining this than buying a new car. But that money pays off on the long haul when you have 400,000 or 500,000 miles and you don't have a car payment. The last thing you want to really check, and it is a safety item, is your tires. Your tires are a very detrimental thing. It helps you stop in wet weather, get you nice traction on nice, even, hot surfaces of asphalt to concrete. Tires that are real low on tread, you get less traction. Your fuel mileage gets poor, and in wet weather it can be catastrophic where you can instant stop and slide into another car or an object of some sort. The related items that you see on the screen here are certain websites that you can find these maintenance schedules. These schedules are printed out for any manufacturer, and it is a good thing to really research when your maintenance items are. People think that, oh, doing a transmission flush, oh, that's so expensive and stuff like that. But I tell you what, a lot of these newer cars, they don't have dipsticks on these cars. So you have to take them in to get them serviced. You wouldn't know if it was low until the problem is already aroused, the transmission slipping, and then the damage is already done. That's why it's always a good thing to have that checked around certain intervals. I pulled up one on a 15 model. This is the type of service that needs to be done, and this is the intervals of mileage that need to be done. Standardized, easy, and efficient. Like I said, you can go to any oil change facility and get these services done. Thank you.